Welcome to day 2 of my campaign, the 100-day challenge from the PTSD Academy, where I'm going to publicly go through the PTSD Blueprint worksheet. This worksheet says that for 100 days in a row, I want to do something for myself physically, mentally, spiritually, and emotionally, and I'm going to document how here. Check this out. Plan your campaign. No matter what your symptoms, remember, we're going to attack them with physical, mental, spiritual, and emotional to give you a multi-dimensional approach. And notice how under mental I have only one sentence green. My information diet plan work. But this is day 2. Take in limited news. That's the message for today. Look at the other things that are on this list too. So for physical, I did my 100 reps. I went over that. I was able to do some other kinds of exercise, even went for a good jog. I don't want to overdo it. Trying to exercise 100 days in a row, you have to take some rest times. But definitely don't work the same muscle group. Don't overthink this. If you already have good physical fitness, you don't need me to tell you what to do. Okay? If you need to get help getting started, or if you have too much PTSD or anxiety or panic attacks, this plan here is more like a behavioral activation program. So I focused more on hydration today. I want to talk about the information diet. So what I decided to do for myself was, instead of being bombarded by the news constantly and everything and fear-based, I want to be solution-based. I decided to get up a little bit earlier in the morning and get back to some of my old routines, like eat my breakfast, my coffee, my prayer and meditation time, such that I had time to watch the national news in the morning once. Then I cut it off, still before work, and I take a walk. And I do my prayer and meditation and think about what can I bring to you guys today. And today was the information diet, and also a lot about nutrition. Nutrition's a huge deal. There was a run on the grocery stores for toilet paper during the pandemic, and the organic vegetable aisles were full. If you want to fight coronavirus, don't eat the junk food. There's news today that junk food and comfort food is on the rise because of coronavirus. If you want to fight the virus, don't stuff those emotions. You need to heal yourself and figure out whatever your problem is with self-sabotage that would make you eat junk food right now and not take this thing more seriously. Because if you're going through the drive-thru every day, you're not taking it very seriously. You're exposing yourself, and you aren't giving yourself all the nutrients and enzymes and micronutrients and metals and everything that you need to function. You're going to get that from nature, right? So I wanted to focus on nutrition today and the information diet. Once I watch the news in the morning, I'm done for the day. Unless some other big breaking thing happens and comes at me sideways, I'm not going to expose, and that's an issue of dignity. Why should it be up to someone else, particularly a network executive, how you feel? Think about that. So consume it when you want to. Viktor Frankl, in his book, Man's Search for Meaning, he was a German psychiatrist. I'm an American psychiatrist, but he was a Jewish, and he was in a concentration camp, and he was a victim of the Holocaust, but he survived, I believe it was Auschwitz, one of the concentration camps in Germany, and survived to write the book, Man's Search for Meaning. And once a day they would give them a small piece of bread, and they would stand in line for hours to get the bread. And he talks about in his book, when they would hand him his bread, everyone else would gobble up their bread immediately, and he would put it in his pocket and walk off slowly. And everyone thought he was strange and questioned him why. And he said, the only thing I can control all day long is when I put this piece of bread in my mouth. And I'm not going to lose my dignity to let these abusive guards tell me when that's supposed to be. So he would eat it when he wants to. He'd sit down a couple hours later and put it in his mouth, and that was all he had. So they tried to take him of his dignity, and he found that that's what it is. You create your dignity in your purpose and in your meaning as you fulfill your purpose. So that's what today's message is. I'll throw up the rest of this real quick. Under spiritual, I created some meaning today by sharing with the business group. And emotional, tonight, I'm going to do an emotion coach session for my back pain. So if you want to follow along with social media with me, then come on over here to PTSDacademy.com, download this free form on the website. Just put in your email, click that button that says Overcome Now. If you want to hear the full rules of participation, then listen to podcast episode 13 at PTSDacademy.com. Again, the PTSD Academy is here to help you make real life